So Priscilla, when and how did you become associated with Bob Norson Tech?
Well, let's see, it would be 36 years ago, and shall I share the story of my very first day?
Absolutely.
Okay, I was hired part-time, 12 hours a week as the part-time Xerox queen. I ran off copies of the speaker's handouts. That was my job. So it's my very first day, and I want to make a good impression, so I get there a little early, and there's no one there except in this corner office. Not a big office, wasn't fancy. There's this little man, and he said, come on in, and I just remember going in, and he had the most gorgeous Persian rug on his floor. I just remember that rug. Anyways, I sat down, and we're chatting away, and pretty soon I'm just spilling my guts about my life, and he knew everything about me. Well, in looking back, I realized, pardon me, he was doing a one-on-one with me. The part-time Xerox queen just walked into the office for the first time, and it was an experience I'll just never forget, never forget. And I do have a story about the rug, but I can let you get through your stuff first if you prefer.
Okay, we have time for the rug. We'll come back.
All right.
What were those times like?
You know, I gotta say, I just knew I was home. I can't describe what it's like working at Tech, being a part of that organization. Well, you know, it's an organization whose purpose is to support and build and grow, and it applied to everyone involved, and including me, the part-time Xerox queen. And I just felt that I was supported more than I'd ever been in my life, and that applied across the board. We had phenomenal chairman. Pat Murray started shortly after me. You all know Pat. It was just a fabulous experience. Still is today.
That's great. What did you learn from those experiences?
To believe in yourself. To believe in others. I felt, you've heard the saying, namaste, spirit in me recognizes and honors spirit in you. And I felt that throughout the entire organization, that was the philosophy. That was not something that was preached. That was just what we believed and what we did. And so I forgot your question now. Did I get off track? Probably.
No, you're doing good. So what do you feel we should know about our heritage?
Be true to, I call it the Bob Nurse legacy. Spirit in you must always recognize and honor spirit in those you serve, those you work with, those in your group. Your purpose is to build and develop others. And that's what Tech is really all about. And that's why Bob founded Tech.
You've been with this organization a long time, 36 years. You've seen an awful lot of stuff come and go. What's been your greatest learning?
A lot of things come and go. You know, we have technology. Well, the way we do business is different. Don't use the old black book, I don't think. Use the iPads, iPhones these days. Things have changed that way, but our actual business, the business of Tech, has just not changed since the get-go. It's just the same. And so I think that that's something to be really proud of and not embarrassed that we are, you know, we're just still the same old Tech. Excuse me, I know you're Vistage, but for me it's Tech that we were 38 years ago, however many years ago.
Wow. What message would you like to give the elders in this room?
Be true to yourselves. Be the keepers of the flame. be true to Bob Nurse. That's it.
You want to tell us about the Oriental rug?
Yeah, I do. I was hoping we'd have time for that. Well, first, I just wanted to share, Judy suggested this book, and on page 24 it says, "The new elders know that they are not just here by chance. They feel connected to those who came before them, and in that sense are keepers of their legacies, wisdom keepers." And I've always just felt that about my connection with Bob Nurse. I don't know why, but I do. And it's interesting, at one of the conferences, one of those cool San Diego conferences we used to have, I spent some time with Jared Nurse, Bob's son, and I was telling him I feel that my very first day on the job, I found your dad. And Jared said, "No, I think it was the reverse. I think my dad found you." Mm-hmm. And so I don't know, he's just been a part of my life. And the story of the rug is, as I mentioned, first day, having the one-on-one with Bob, this beautiful Persian rug. So when he died, his sons called and said, "Priscilla, it's not going to be long now. They think it'll be a few hours before Dad dies. Would you come?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm there. I'm leaving, I have to go, and ran to where Bob was. And I was there sitting on his bed when he died. And at his funeral, I asked Jared, said, "So whatever happened with that cool Persian rug?" And he said, "Well, by the way, I just happen to have it in my basement. I've just got it rolled up. I don't have really any use for it. Would you like it?" Yeah. So he gave me the rug. And so if you come and visit our office in Milwaukee, in our reception area, is the Bob Nurse Persian rug. So it's come home. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's my story of the rug.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you'd like to tell us?
You know, yeah, I do. I want to share something. This is from last year's Keepers of the Flame. And at that time, you know that I had been made the president of the organization not long before that and was really struggling with it. Huge. And here's something I wrote in one of the exercises we did, and I brought this because I want to thank you all who were here last year and helped with this. And one of the exercises is, what do you want your legacy to be? I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue. But, you know, we really had to sit down and think it through. And so what I wrote, my legacy is that I have left Tech and Bob a strong, successful organization, successful in all ways, focused on chairs and our members, unrelenting in our refusal to compromise Bob Nurse's values. Everyone is treated with the honor and respect he, Bob, gave me that very first day on the job as the part-time Xerox queen. Everyone is encouraged, challenged, and supported in their pursuit of their life's mission. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.